Basic rationale of port business. Ports are very important nodes because located between the sea and land. In fact, the seaport is a multi-dimensional system. Efficient ports required with infrastructure, equipment, adequate connectivity for other modes of transportation, motivated management, and qualified employees. Some ports are more efficient than others due to the increasing technological systems such as the Netherlands port. Structure of seaports. First, port terminal infrastructure. The door area is provided for receiving ship and moving cargo. Bunkering, port need to provide storage and handling of the fuel. Coal ironing is a strain on the beach for ship while on the dock to allow ship to turn off their additional diesel engines. Secondly, conservancy. Provide protection and also to prevent or reduce oil spills. Thirdly, navigation to promote navigation security. In Navigation Malaysia, we comply with IMO instruction and standards. Next, handling equipment. Commonly user operated equipment is gantry crane, pallet steel wire rope, cargo hook, cargo tray, straddle crane, straddle tray, and container crane.
How the activities are organized. Organizational effectiveness (OE) is rather a new concept in the port business. From the system perspective, this concept is a focus on goal of the organization and the needed to achieve this goal. Seaport are multi-phase organization that constitute different independent integrated unit in the structure. They can also regard of the subsystem of the supply chain system. The objective is assess the relative importance, the main effectiveness criteria in seaport, and to determine the significance of input and port subsystem, which can refer as the mean or to achieve the effectiveness need by the port.
Importance of port being managed as commercial enterprise. In Malaysia, ports are categorized into two governance, which are federal and state seaports. It requires to manage the seaport with efficiently. Therefore, the commercialization of seaport is important to extensively cover the cost of operation from public funds and increase its efficiency with competitors' environment of cooperation.
Measurement of performance. Vessel turnaround time, the time that is taken between the arrival of a vessel. Cargo capacity depend on the type of cargo being handled. Speed of cargo handling to measure the performance of handling operations. Damage, appropriate risk management such as port damage through the adaptation of the formal safety assessment approach. Pilferage prevention. The ways include install computer security measure on your port. Perform an internal audit at the distribution center. Use the trailer door lock. 24-hour control terminal under maritime security.
The function of a QMS was to clustering the industry process that help company delivery good that achieve customer certification continuously. The framework of the QMS that can improve the performance of the port management, normally such as the leadership, customer focus, information technology. Benchmarking is a common activity in simplest form to compare performance with another similar activity, perhaps just to track whether we are getting the best result or the best value for a particular project. For example, one of the benchmarks which is performance metric and productivity index methods which can using to measure and improving the port management. Marine operations are responsible for the safe movement and operation of ships on the seaport. The responsibility for the maritime operation is to consist of trained and experienced technical and maritime personnel to ensure that our ships are always safe, reliable, and always comply with the rule and the regulation. So the responsibility and the nature of the marine operation, including about the conservancy, dragging, navigation edge, and the navigation control.
Management of cargo operation on board ashore. Cargo operation in seaport is handled by gantry crane. gantry crane, which it acts as material handler for cargo containers to be put on board the ship and proceed to ashore, which once arrive at another seaport, the cargo will be once again managed by these humongous tools for the unloading process. Importance of safety management and the importance of security. Seaport is crucial to connect a country with another for economic activities and transportation activities. Hence, the security variable need to be taken into account as one of important assessment. Since the 9/11 attack, the IMO has heavily standardized the security conduct in seaport around the world to avoid any unprecedented event from happening again.
Role of trade union and other labor organization. Trade union is an organization based on membership of employees in various trade, occupation and profession whose major focus in the representation of its member at the workplace and the wider society. International Labour Organization or ILO is a United Nations agency whose mandate is to advance social and economic justice through setting international labour standards. The International Transport Workers Federation or ITF is the organization that represents the interests of transport workers union in bodies that take decisions affecting jobs, employment conditions or safety in the transport industry.
Role of statutory body. First, we have custom. Custom role is to collect taxes and revenue and collection of trade statistics, processing documents and protecting intellectual property rights. Second is marine safety organizations such as International Maritime Organization and Safety of Life at Sea to guarantee that all ship owners follow carefully all the supervision, qualification and regulation at the port. Third is Port Health Authority. Port Health Authority is liable for all the process of cargo and products inspection at the point of imported goods. Responsibility to inform and advise other exporters or importers regarding the public health concern in order to ensure that the imported goods meet with the law and welfare of others. Fourth is immigration. Immigration eludes cargo smuggling activities at the border, offers a dry port, border protection and border control facility that is required to stop any border container smuggling activities.
For the need of the port user generally hope the seaport have a strong reputation, work 365 days a year, meet the logistic requirement quickly and have a good relationship with transportation company and inland transport operator. Port user expect to continue improve and develop port management, especially improve the visibility of the seaport. Lastly, the port management must meet the aspect and need of the different port users such as the ship owner, port operator, Swiss agent, freight forwarder, trucker, rail and bus operation.
Prime importance of avoiding traffic and cargo congestion. There are many good advantages that we can achieve when we avoid the traffic and cargo congestion, such as it can lead to more cargo can be distributed around the globe effectively, make the port look more systematic and manageable, lowering the cost production and services for both port owner and clients, reduce the time for productivity of shipment of import and export activities, make the port more safer for staff management of port, client and people who involve the activities in port.
Port Community Computer System, which also referred to as a Port Information System, described as an information hub that incorporates port-related stakeholders into a global communication system which facilitates seamless sharing of logistic information to guarantee shipment through a port flow smoothly. Also, PCCS help overcome data handling process challenge as it can hinder container trading procedure and induce delays. Port Community Computer System allows port and logistic system to be streamlined, controlled, automated and providing an effective mechanism that improves strategic advantage of air and seaport society. In conclusion, ports are very important nodes because they are located between sea and land, connecting trade between countries. Ports are being managed as a commercial enterprise so that there will be competitions between organizations. This will improve the performance of ports. Ports performance indicator as a measure of the efficiency of various port activities. Ports not only act as a point of flow of goods to be imported and exported, but also a central point where goods being sorted, manufactured and distributed accordingly. Hence, it is important for a port such as SEAPORT to have a connections and governed by statutory and regulatory body to ensure smooth operations of port activity. Port community computer system allowing information to be shared freely and intelligently between the various agencies in port management for smooth communications of data. Lastly, port also serve the need of port users such as ship owners, port operators, ship agents, freight forwarders, truckers, rail and barge operators.